And that's the opening bell, round one. It's all offense, all the time. The straight right just misses. Their first fight was sensational as both men went down. Let's see what happens here as Lomachenko looks for his second victory over Linares.
It's the first time in Lomachenko's impressive career he'd been knocked to the canvas. Oh, the shame of it is what he's thinking. Because he wants to be unblemished. He don't want to be touching canvas as a professional fighter. But he did, so now he's thinking, whoa, I got to turn that round, get the look back. And still came back and dominated Linares. Turned it round, made him pay for his rudeness. He made him pay and won convincingly.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And he scores with the counter. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Blocks the left uppercut. It's all offense all the time. Catch and shoot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Linares. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
Open air stadium, blazing sun. What do you think about this?
In such heat, the cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instructions in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That hook just can't find the target. That right hook catching air. Jab misses. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Linares. And there's the bell for round three. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Just missed with that jab. How about that time counter shot? These two fighters are made for one another. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. You got to like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. Lomachenko goes down. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
I need to see that again.
Let's talk about Loma. Back at it in round 4. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got a hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
Nice counter shot. He wanted action, and they are delivering. Punch, counter punch. These two were made for each other. Good counter punch. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Good counter punching. Swing and a miss with that left hook. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Linares in that last round. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout with...
On to the 5th we go. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That counter punch caught him clean. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that and you punched him, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Missing with that jab. No rest for the weary. They are giving us a high-tempo show. They exchange punches. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter-punching.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
The perfect counter lands. Nice counter shot. That counter shot lands. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Linares.
What are you doing? Come on, you're switching up.
On to the 6th round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's gonna come out and put the pressure on. He's gonna throw the kitchen sink at you. You gotta be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's gonna try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Jorge Linares is in some serious trouble. And you can see here his face basically melts into his glove, and down he goes. So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at it. It's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of it.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
That big hook doesn't land. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Linares.
You're switching off, you start to make mistakes.
Here comes round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very surprised.
That punch lands. Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you can hit, and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Well done with that counter shot. A swing and a miss with that jab. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Those counter punches have to hurt. And he just missed with that left jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Linares in that lap.
Switched off completely. Get your mind back.
And there's the bell for round 8. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to outthink him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Oh, that punch. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And he misses with that straight left. One of the best at... It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
What resilience to be down. It's
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
unanimous. You know what? Smarts that is. A total change of styles to make sure they got it. At every round in the bag, there was no argument, no discussion, no mistake. It was so obvious.
Nothing in my way will make me be afraid. And I can
I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. And box.
Switch stance, that's it. What we do in the gym. You know what we do in the gym? Be confident. Now stay like that now. Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Where's the southpaw?
Okay, now you've let him back into the fight that round. I need you to switch back on. Get focused, get your minds on the job, get back out there and win the round.
Do your business.
Good shot. Great work. It's all going nicely. It's all going to plan. Don't push. Don't push. Open up until you get your leg back.
Ace, what you doing? Come on, the fight's not over yet. You've got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, now you've let him back into it.
Let's do it.
Back to the game plan.
him back into the fight that round, that's his round. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
Box.
Roll the left up.
All right, let's reset. Switch stance. Switch stance, that's it. What we do in the gym. You know what we do in the gym. Be confident, that's it. Nice and smooth. Now stay like that now. All right, let's reset. Switch stance.
Time.
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes. You're switching off. Switch on, switch on. You've been coasting this fight. Now you're getting back into it.
Let's fight.
Come on, you're letting him back into it now. Get back to the game plan. Switch on. Together.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch to south. Switch stance, that's it. What we do in the gym. You know what we do in the gym. Be confident, that's it. Nice and smooth. Now stay like that now.
Time out.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you're letting back into the...
Let's do it.
Just big deep breaths. Big deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe.
Let's go.
switched off completely. Now listen, kid, I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round.
Let's fight.
Back into the fight that round. That's
Let's go.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
And box.
on, switch on.
Let's do it.
Okay, focus, focus. Big, deep breath.
Do your business.
win this fight? Right. You've done all your work all the way through.
Let's fight.